Hints. Women think they're so overt with their hints. They think that men can read their minds, or they expect men to be able to read their minds by them just doing a little bit. Oh, I put my dress a little bit differently this way, and he should know because I did that. I feel sad today, and he needs to comfort me with my favorite food and what all this. Men aren't that attuned to everything. Yes, we may be attuned to our wives and our, girlfriends, but every little aspects that you just expect us to know, or these little hints, what are these hints? Like, these hints aren't even hints. They're hints in your mind, or their minds, I mean, because they already know what's going on, right? So, but us, dumbfounded, just, wait, we're not in your mind. We don't know what this hint actually hints to. We don't even know that this is a hint, because what the fuck is this?
All right, to all my regular followers, this is not going to go the way you think it is. So bear with me, gents. And ladies, you're not going to be able to handle it at all. So just scroll on by, okay?
Shoo.
All right, now that the ladies are gone, let's get into it. And I want you gentlemen to watch the whole thing before you put any comments on it, okay? Because we're going to play a little game with this amazing woman, and I hope you will too, because man, does she nail it.
Men are so dumb.
You gotta love when they start out their videos like this, don't you? I mean, we all know what's coming, don't we? Another woman blaming men for everything, and then wondering why men don't want anything to do with them anymore. It's like clockwork.
Always.
Well, let's see what else she has to say. But as I said earlier, wait, just wait before you react, okay?
Women can literally drop hints every day for weeks, months, and years, and men still wouldn't get it.
Ah, yes, the he should get my hints bullshit game that women just love to play. The one that men can never win because reading a woman's mind is like solving a Rubik's Cube that changes colors based on the lunar cycle and how her bestie Becky treated her at brunch. You know how women will never just come right out and say something, instead playing their silly little games, all while claiming that they're great at communicating, when in reality, they couldn't get any worse at it if they tried. All right, let's let her finish the next part.
I hope this got your attention because guess what? Men are not mind readers.
And that's what I meant when I said I was playing along and to bear with me. Because while everything I said in reply to her before was true for 99% of the women out there are actually some who do get it. There are some good ones out there, even ones with tattoos and nose rings.
This is very true, right? That's why I always say there's nuance. I have a fan, Mr. and Miss Shroom. Miss Shroom has a septum nose ring and she has tattoos. She probably doesn't fit our normal demographic of what we would say wife material, but she seems to be an awesome wife to her husband. Like, they seem to be a very good couple, right? There's also nuance. Generally speaking, we're not wrong majority of the time, but we can be, because nuance. You decide what the nuance in your life is. Don't let everybody dictate everything just because we generalize everything.
Ones who don't view men as dumb, who actually see the problem isn't men, but women, as she goes on to prove.
They are simple-minded, not dumb. Simple-minded meaning they like to think of things point A to point B in a straight line versus women who like to go from point A, do a somersault, backflip, back handspring, cartwheel, loop-de-loop around point B, another back handspring, then land on point B.
Again, I couldn't have said it better myself. Well done, young lady. Well done. As I said earlier, she just nails it, doesn't she? As I said, she gets it. Gets that not only do men think completely different than women, but they are more logical, more direct, and to use her terms, go from point A to point B. Whereas women couldn't make a coherent thought in a straight line, even if you took the time to draw it up for them. Again, kudos to her. She's amazing. But wait, there's more.
stop expecting men to be mind readers
I didn't know Dan became Billy Mays right there. There's more.
because the risk of misunderstanding always outweighs the benefits of trying to interpret those hints.
100%.
And again, I've got to give her a shout out. You go, girl. Well done.
Yeah, right? Like, if you take a hint and you do something and it's not the correct thing, yeah, it's even worse of a blowback than actually just ignoring it and not doing the thing in the first place.
Hell yes, that risk not only exists, but expecting him to guess and then when he guesses wrong, making him pay for it either by getting mad or giving him the silent treatment or running around telling all your friends how he doesn't get you and doesn't love you, or as more and more women are doing every day, filing a false allegation because while she said no, she really meant yes, and he should have known that. So I'm going to make him pay dearly for rejecting me by telling the police he assaulted me. And yes, many, many police investigators, including female ones, have told me that one of the biggest motivations women have for filing a false allegation is when a man rejects her. So,
You guys hear that? Who can't handle rejection? Who? It's women. Men, yeah, maybe will say some shit and walk away. Women will ruin your life.
And this goes for anyone. If you're not grown enough to communicate like an adult, then you're not grown enough to be in a relationship. Remember, point A, point B, straight line, efficient.
freaking men, sister. For all women's claims that men are emotionally unintelligent, what this young lady said just proves it is, in fact, women who actually are. How they always want to play games, how they want men to guess what they're thinking. That's not what adults do, and it most certainly isn't great communication.
Yeah, even though they say women are the greater and the better communicators, no, you just expect men to read your mind. How is that communicating?
As I said earlier, she's just nailed this whole thing, and in the process proves that while we say it is all women, in reality, there are a few good ones out there.
Of course.
There are a few who get it and who don't seek to blame men for everything.
And this is why I like covering Dan. I like covering a lot of the channels I cover. They're not the more extreme of the manosphere side of things or the red pill side of things where they're saying, no, man, women suck, all women suck. No, there's some damn good ones out there. I see them. I see them every day. There's just not a lot of them, and not a lot of them are probably here. Right? There's many other places where I think men need to really explore, find themselves, find something that you've never experienced before. I think the not experiencing outside of the US really, really hinders men. You need to experience outside.
Yeah, they're few and far between, but they do exist, gentlemen. Trouble is, you gotta shovel a lot of shit before you find the Shinola.
It's 100% true. You gotta put in the work to shovel all that away. But it might be worth it. Some men want it. Some don't. It's okay. If you want it, go after it. It's okay that you might get some pushback. You might get in a little bit of trouble. You might get a lot of these things. But if you truly want it, you'll push through. And if you don't, and it's okay, protect yourselves. I'm okay with you guys protecting yourselves. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate it. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.